Hello everybody, welcome back to Flying Friday. We are in Japan. It is precipitating. We are in Avant F4U Corsair. I don't actually have a Japanese aircraft that's nice enough, so I was like, well, we're gonna go with this one for reasons. That's what we're going with. Start her up. Yeah. Big burly engine. Let's see if I can find GPS. Is it somewhere in here? How about I do need this? Nav. We'll go ahead and throw on panel lights as well. Nope. Nope. Oh, I know where it is. It's at 9. There it is. In some weird giant form. Where are we flying to and from? Well, remember we landed the Dragon Lady here. There we go. So we landed the Dragon Lady here. And we are continuing our around the world flight. We are flying from here down to RJ8K. Now, I did do a test flight of this, and RJ8K is actually a small field. Now, this time the Douglas World Cruiser aircraft would still be... Let's go ahead and get going here. Douglas World Cruiser aircraft would still be on pontoons. So they would have gone for a river landing. Now, I'm probably going to go for, there's an airport near our destination that is a larger paved airport. And I'm thinking I'm going to head for that location because, again, I'm not going to land in the water because, well, I don't have a water-based aircraft, which is really a good reason, in my opinion. And it makes more sense. The field that we'd have to land on, it's a small grass field, and actually the Corsair, because I did test land the Corsair there, she'll land there barely. I mean, barely. So, because we're just reenacting this flight, and we've already skipped several airports, I decided, well, let's just go for the paved airport that's nearby. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to take our Corsair up into the disgusting precipitation. I don't know whether it's snow or rain. Not really sure. And the nice thing is, because this aircraft is a big old warbird, the big old strong engine in her, we don't even have to bother to go to the end of the runway. And we're not going to. No sirree, Bob. We're just going to take this T2, P2 turn here. Put one notch of flaps on her. She's not going to need any more than that. It's a big old engine on this thing. We're going to go for a little jaunt. It shouldn't take us too terribly long to make the flight to our destination. See an aircraft. We're going for it. Because once we get up in the air, we can kind of open the taps a bit on this old Corsair here. Here we go. Everybody ready? There she goes. Look at that. And in the air we go. We'll go ahead and retract those flaps because we don't need them anymore. And off we go. Yay! I think it's snow. I'm beginning to think more and more that this is snow. Just calling it like I think I see it. Now we got to turn her around here. Because we've got to come around to heading 195. We'll fly 195 for a very short amount of time. Oh, here we go. There's abouts. There's abouts. There's abouts. All right, there we go. Now I think we can get away with closing. There we go. those. Engine flaps. We don't need those. Let's give her a little bit of down attitude here because we are climbing like a rocket ship right now. Here we go. Nice. Alright, so this is, we're flying low altitude airways. Because, well, we're flying a World War II aircraft. No reason to go up high altitude like we did with the U-2 spy plane. Snowy, snowy Japan. As of the record, it is actually this weather condition in Japan right now, in this area of Japan. Yuck. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Not a big fan of all snow and grossness. Just not my thing. Alright. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to autopilot this aircraft, obviously, because it doesn't have one. So I'm going to have to hand fly this plane for about an hour, I think? Something like that. I'm probably not going to even be able to accelerate time. I might cut some within the video just to... because we're probably just going to be cruising a lot. Now, I've suddenly noticed I do have a gauge issue. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Now, I have a gauge issue, guys. Look at my airspeed indicator. My airspeed indicator is stuck, so I don't know how fast I'm going in the plane itself. Now, because I have the GPS, I know how fast I'm going. But, well, that stinks. We should have done a test of that before we took off, but there you go. Alright. Well, let's just keep going. let's keep going and hope. Alright, so we're going to be crossing the Yachi intersection here in a moment. From there, we're heading towards MRE 25 and then Hinai, then MRE 37. Is that 37 or is that 57? I can't tell. It's small print. I had my eyes checked. It's still small print. Now, some people would say, you know, it's kind of culturally poor taste to be flying this plane over Japan, but, you know, whatevs. It is in Black Sheep livery. She is a black sheep, even though she's blue. It's still a nice-looking aircraft. Powerful fighter aircraft of her time. As long as we don't smack it into a mountainside somewhere, we'll be okay. Alright, we've passed Yachi. We're heading for MRE 25 right now. Not a lot to see, really. A lot of clouds. A lot of clouds. Now, you guys asked, so I'm going to oblige. We're going to do Flying Friday every Friday. Some of you might be saying, well, that means that you have less Minecraft. Well, no. I think there's going to be a change somewhere else that's going to allow more Minecraft to happen. And of course, Flying Friday, let's get the attitude straightened out. Which am I going down? Why am I going down? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's some sky. I can see, I can reassign myself to proper altitude. Okay. There we go. What was I going to say? Oh my goodness. I don't remember. Oh, Flying Friday, it does take a good amount of time to do, because I have to fly the aircraft, obviously. So there's always a chance that a Friday will get a Minecraft instead of a Flying Friday. And also, because most of you who watch this also watch the Flight Simulator plane spotlights, I'm probably going to move those plane spotlights onto a double feature on Sunday. So you'll get both aircraft on Sunday each week. And you guys can pick and choose which one you choose, and then I'll throw something else on Mondays. That's my thought. If you watch the channel update, you probably already knew this, but I'm just saying it again in video because it sounds like a good idea to me. Why am I descending? Stop descending. Thank you. Alright, we've crossed MRE 25. We're heading for Hinai, which is going to take us like no time whatsoever. Because it's like a whole 5 nautical miles between these two low altitude. Oh, good grief. I keep going down. I don't want to go down. I need to go up, 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 because there are mountains around here. So let's climb. Alright, MRE 37 is indeed where we're heading now, because we just crossed Hinai. We're making good time. 264 knots of ground speed according to the GPS. So that's pretty good. Let's see if the plane will behave itself long enough for me to go and zoom the GPS out a few clicks. Okay. Behave for yourself, plane. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to cross MRE 37 here very, very shortly, and then we're heading for Wapa. Whiskey Alpha Papa Papa Alpha. This would have been an interesting time to fly in Japan when Douglas World Cruiser came around. You know, we're still talking relatively early in the aviation cycle. Japan was beginning to modernize heavily. So it probably would have been very much a draw for Japanese people and the Japanese government. Check out these airplanes that came flying through. And there were a lot of stops. There were multiple stops made down the Japanese Isles. Again, these aircrafts flying relatively short distance, but all the stops up and down the aisle would have really showcased the aircraft to the Japanese people. It probably would have been interesting to see. Some people would never have seen an aircraft prior to the arrival of the World Cruiser. If you ever go look at the picture, the World Cruiser, there's one on the thumbnail of the video, but that's kind of small. But if you ever go find and look up the picture, oh man, those planes, I could not imagine. I've said it before, but I couldn't imagine the cold, because any foul weather is going to be thrown back at you because they were open cockpit aircraft. Just would have been insane. Very, very different from even this aircraft, which is still a beautiful aircraft, but yeah, very different even then. And this aircraft isn't all that far removed from the Douglas World Cruiser in terms of, you know, years. Kind of a boring flight because we can't see any ground. Oh well. I'm sure landing always seems to be interesting, doesn't it? So we've blown out our airspeed indicator, so that is not working currently. Everything else seems to be working on the aircraft. Oil temp is good. Cylinder ahead temp is a little bit warm, but it's not bad. Temperature over there is good. Manifold pressure, yeah. We can do without as much altitude as we have, but that's all right. And we have plenty of fuel. I keep trying to trim the plane down. It just doesn't want to trim down quite as nice as I'd like it to. I'd like it to trim out. Now she wants to trim out by going too far down. Yeah, she's a fighter. She doesn't like trim. It's not cool. Not cool, plane. Not cool. Oh, maybe I got it. Maybe I got it. No. really great if you just chill plane right there. No. Okay, it's not gonna be nice. All right, fine. Now looking at these mountains here that are around us, what we can see of them anyway, I wonder if the Douglas World Cruiser flight actually came this direction, or whether they went out to the ocean and went along the ocean. These mountains would have been pushing those planes about to their limits. In terms of their ability to, because remember those planes were flying average altitude of 5,000 feet. And they wouldn't have been pushing too much more. And they're open cockpit, so you don't want to go too high. And they're naturally aspirated. They don't have the big turbo supers like this Corsair does. Very snowy down there. Very gross. I bet you the landing is going to be... If this doesn't clear up by landing time, then the landing is going to be interesting. Especially because I've got us going to the dirt field and not the paved field. So if there's low cloud cover, we're going to have problems, I think. And with the snow and the dirt field, of course, I don't think Microsoft did a very good job modeling ground friction, honestly. But in real life, you wouldn't even dare on a short snowy field that might be icy. Because it was right when I landed this plane on my test flight. It literally was right on the edge of the ability of that aircraft to land. Of this aircraft to land. I touched down right at the edge of the runway. I was on the brakes immediately, and I was hoping I wasn't going to hit the tree at the end of the runway. Because remember, I'm trying not to do these flights completely blind. I'm at least trying to investigate the destination airport. Not necessarily always land at it. Sometimes I just grab a helicopter to that destination airport and then just fly up and fly a short pattern just to investigate the area. I was able to take off with the Corsair off that airport, but I did overrun both directions. Alright, past the Wapa intersection. We're now heading for Yankee Tango Echo is our next intersection. 81 nautical miles away. We are clipping at about 285 knots ground speed. That's not bad at all. It is white up here. Very, very white. So our big Corsair thumps its way through the northern Japanese skies. Very nice aircraft. It looks every time you see a Corsair, whether you see one in real life or you see video images, it's such a unique airplane. It's not like the boring, you know, straight wing, simple engine aircraft. I don't know. We got to bend the wings. It looks a little bit stubby with the side, with the wings. It looks a little bit like it's got squished on the tail. P-51 has that long straight line. Same with a Spitfire even. Very long straight line. This one just looks kind of, well, without the bubble canopy, it just looks different. We're getting bumped around. Are we going to stay on course? We are going to stay on course-ish. Okay. Course-ish is fine with me. Getting a little bit of wind here. Trying to push her back the other, trying to get her to bank right, but I want to do it very gently. She was fighting it there. Just kind of hopscotching across these upper cloud layers, well, the middle cloud layers actually. Since we got upper and lower cloud layers right now. So at the YTE intersection, then we'll head for the Onyx intersection. That'll take us on to the Mikra and then NZE. Once we hit the NZE intersection, we'll be in pretty close, and then we'll have to start trying to find the vectors to the proper location. Come on, plane, stop fighting me so much. Just kind of fly straight and level. That would be really great. Where if I had thought about the weather, if I looked at the weather at all, I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to go with a jet. Go up high, fly above it all. I probably could climb up above it all in the Corsair, but the jet would just have a better time to get up there. I mean, I guess alternatively, I could go down on the deck and just kind of play down on the deck, but I don't know if I really want to do that with all these clouds. I'd probably end up smacking into a mountain or something. You know what? We might go down on the deck just because we can. Doesn't look too terrible down there. Oh, now we're picking up true weather. All right. You can see it flying by the aircraft. Yuck. Yucky, yucky. Do we do it? Do we do it? Let's go for it. Down for the deck. Get down here. Fly low and fast. Oh yeah, drop down underneath the clouds. We can see much better. Oh, she does not like that. Oh, she does not like that dive. Wow. 400. We ended up at 425 knots of ground speed. 400 is where the red line is on this plane. So we were a little bit high. We have a little bit of a mountain range, and we have a lot of weather down here. Uh-oh. Maybe not the smartest move for us to come down this way, but oh well. I'm trying to get even lower here, just to make it more fun. All the movement is not me, I'll tell you that much. See, there's a valley up here, so I think we're going to go up the valley here. At 300 plus knots. Bad. We'll wake everybody up. Make sure they're all awake. Yeah, we still got nasty, gross weather, but now we're down here, we can play around. Dangerously, of course, but be quite the thing to see come roaring up the valley, wouldn't it? It's like you're chilling and all of a sudden this guy just comes roaring up the valley. Then you immediately call somebody and yell at them because They shouldn't do that. Don't come flying up my valley making all that noise and racket and scaring my animals. Keep that engine out of the yellow there. Don't need emergency power. Yeah. Has to be fun in a jet as well, of course. Fun in any aircraft, really. Okay, now we're being silly. Now that we got fog that has closed in on us, I'm thinking we might need to punch out of here and go for the skies, because I saw those mountains before the fog closed in. So let's safety is the better part of valor. Let's climb up. Yeah. Yeah, there were some hills coming up. Good thing to leave. Looks like we have little mountains here. Little mountains. We had 3,000. Okay. Not bad. Oh, look, we have another valley on the other side. Just dive down in the valley. The best part is because of the fog, they can't see us. They can just hear us. I guess they could maybe see us. Probably not. It's anything like around here. On a flight path to a small airport, and every once in a while you just hear it. You don't see it. Okay, that hill is taller than the others. That's probably not that much taller, but it looks it. It's like that entire side is just whited out. I can't see a thing. I can sort of see stuff off one side of the plane. That's nice. Oh, there we go. Some clearing. Oh, I can't see anything because there was nothing to see. Okay, well, there we go. There would be the reason. Where is my attitude? There it is. Okay. All right, we are 25 nautical miles from YTE, Yankee Tango Echo. And it's a short hop to Yana's from there. Whoa. A little bit of mountain wind there. Whoa, hey, 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 plane. There you go. Settle, settle. Good plane. Good plane. Ooh, that was quite a bit of wind coming down off that mountain, I guess. All right, I'm trying to see the GPS to know where I'm going. Okay, so then it's Mikra after that. So we've, well, I thought for a second we were trimmed out. No, we're not. Shucks. There was hope that I'd get the plane trimmed out, then I could go hands off, but that'd be a bad idea given the wind conditions that we just experienced. I suddenly had a realization. I don't think our fuel gauge has moved at all. Or has it? I'm not sure. Not sure if our fuel gauge has moved. We might be flying not only without airspeed, but without fuel gauge. That's... We really should have done a pre-flight check of this aircraft. Hasn't this happened before on one of these flights? I think it has. It'll teach me one of these times. One of these times something critical isn't going to be working. I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble. Wow. Boring weather. Oh my gosh. At least the plane's not boring. We like our plane. She's a beaut. They can't see anything. Aww. Poor people. Just hear the engine. Okay, we're at about 5,600. So I think the next segment is the last long segment. Yeah. Not the next segment, but the Yanez to Mikra segment. Whoa, hello. That's the Yanez to Mikra segment is the last long segment, 65 nautical miles. And then it's a bunch of little short segments to get into where we're going. I'm crossing my fingers that we're going to have at least a couple 1,000-foot base layer. Because if we don't, we might be in trouble trying to land the airplane. We have no ILS. It's got to be visual. And I, as usual, don't have an alternate. I mean, the alternate is the grass field, which isn't much of an alternate. So we just have to hope that we're going to pick up some good weather somewhere. Somewhere. It's not good weather, that's worse weather. Oh look, they can sort of see us. It's like I'm just flying completely on instruments right now. It's like, I can't get the plane to trim out to save my life. She either over trims one way or the other. Oh, there. Maybe I've got it. No. She just doesn't want to. She just doesn't want to settle. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to get it trimmed out. Or I'll get it trimmed out about the time I have to actually, you know, maneuver the aircraft. Fuel. Has that fuel moved at all? I think it has. Okay, I think we have a working fuel gauge. Whew. Good. That's a good thing to have, a working fuel gauge. Two times seems like a bad idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. I should be able to hold it. It's just not going any faster than that. About 75 nautical miles in total before we get that intersection. Things look to be clearing out. That mountain is taller than me. Probably need to go up just to be sure. I'll let the plane climb for a bit. Yeah, we'll head up into this air. There we go. That's better. Safer. Safety, man. Safety. Also, less turbulence. Which is good for us nonetheless. Boop, 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 there. I don't know what I'm going to fly in the next leg. I have to figure out what the length of the next leg is. Then I figure out what aircraft I have that can meet those requirements. We kind of go from there. I don't really want to fly the same aircraft on multiple legs. And I'm kind of saving some aircraft for certain legs. Whoa. Hello, plane. A little bit of dance. A little bit of dancing. Oh, the other way then? Okay. Fight you back to center, and then you're going to go the other direction. All right. That is a mountain up ahead, and it is actually probably looks a little bit taller than my aircraft, so we're going to try to climb up while we're dancing through the sky here. Let's actually avoid that cloud right there. No, I want to avoid the cloud plane. Quit fighting me. Stop it. Wow. He just wants to fight. You're just a fighter. Ha 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 ha. Yes, you are a fighter, actually. Oh. I wanted a little bit of left, and she gave me a lot of left. All right. Whew. All right, she kind of calmed down. That's good. We like that. All right, I really need these clouds to burn off before we get to a destination. Trying to land in subpar conditions. I mean, we did it in Alaska, but funny enough, I think we did it in Alaska in the P-38. It's almost like World War II American fighter aircraft have a issue with weather. It's weather-based aircraft. They create their own weather systems. That's what we're going to go with. They create their own weather systems. I still would like this aircraft to trim out at some point in time. That would be really nice, but with all this shaking going on, I don't see it happening. It sounds like there's still weather hitting the plane, but I don't think there is. I think it is my imagination. "31 nautical miles out from Mikra." Not bad, about 5 minutes at our current ground speed of 319 knots, which is much faster than I thought I was going to be doing. I wonder if I've picked up a tailwind, because I was doing a lot less before, and now suddenly I'm going 319. I might have. I don't know where the tailwind would have come from. Well, I guess maybe clearing those mountains would have picked me up a tailwind potentially. It does. It looks promising, people. It looks like we might just be able to see our landing area. Maybe. If we're lucky. If the cloud layers hold off and we can see it, I'll do a flyby of the airport that it's supposed to land at before we go and land at the other airport. If the clouds move in, then obviously I probably won't be doing that because there's trees around that other airport. So I don't really fancy smacking a tree after this flight. Very low air traffic. I have air traffic actually turned up pretty high in the game, but not much here. I guess it's midday maybe and nobody's flying. I don't know. Maybe they're scared because it's a Corsair. Okay, looks like I'm starting to see our destination airport. Yep, I think so. So RJAH, Romeo Juliet Alpha Hotel, is the paved runway that we're going to end up going to. And we decide we're not going to go to the dirt field. Looks like we're going to have some good weather. It looks like it's clearing up for us. That's good. That is very good. So we should be able to do a nice, easy flyby of the airport we would land at. Well, technically we would have landed in the bay here because we would have had pontoons on at the time. But we'll do a flyby of the dirt field, and then we'll go and land at the paved field because that's less scary. NZE Izumi, and then YHUKI, Yankee Hotel Uniform Kilo India. And then we'll be into RJAK, which is the airport that we're going to fly by. We hope. I don't know. Clouds seem to pop in and out around here, so looks like we're going to have good cloud condition. Maybe. We hope, right? Everyone hope. Everyone hope that we have good cloud conditions so we can do a flyby. The cool thing is the control tower at RJAK is actually, well, you'll see. We'll do the flyby and you'll see the control tower. It's unique. There's an airport down there somewhere. Oh wait, no. It'd be off the nose a little bit still. There's an airport down there somewhere. Where is it? I don't know. I don't see it yet, I guess. Or maybe it's behind that cloud right there. I don't know. Should be right off. Oh, maybe if I zoom in on the GPS, we'll see how far it really is. No, it's not too far. Where is it? Oh, it must be that clear land right there, but just went behind the cloud. Let's see. Let's see if it'll clear the other side of the cloud and we can look at it. I don't know why, but we're going to look at it. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. RJTU is the airport that I was kind of trying to see. Alright, we're going to throttle the engine back. Go ahead and turn our simulation rate back to normal. Get rid of that menu bar. That's 6 nautical miles to the last intersection before we head for the original destination airport. I'm actually gonna, let's just throttle her back and dive. Because I have to get down anyway. Get down. Get down, man, get down. Yeah. All right. Oh, I know what I need to do. I probably bring this jive. There we go. Let's open those guys up. Whoa, baby. What was that? Did you just throttle for no reason? I think she did. It's like she jumped for no apparent reason whatsoever. Huh. All right. We're heading for the airport that we were supposed to land at. We're about 20 nautical miles out. I think I might have to go over this hill. These engines seem weird. Well, there's an RPM and there's a manifold pressure, and when I increase the manifold pressure, I'm not really getting... That must be the prop RPM. Duh. Alright, let's climb over this hill. Whee! Lullabelle. Lullabelle. Okay, that hill is taller than I thought. Why would I climb over it when I can just go around it? I don't know. Because I'm not 100% convinced I can actually go around it, but... Okay, there should be an inlet. We're looking for the end of an inlet. Somewhere. Can't see because of the clouds. Our destination airport is actually over there. It's got an ILS slope that goes... Well, it looks like the runway is... Well... north-facing. North-ish. Okay, that was it for the hills? Okay, good. Back to diving for the earth. So we can do our overfly and then bug out of here. Where's the airport? I don't know. Alright, we are 9 nautical miles out. looks okay. Temperatures all look nominal. I don't know why she surged like that, but she did when we opened up the cowl flaps. I don't know, the engine just doesn't sound the same as it was sounding before. Alright, here we go. Coming up on our destination. It's going to be 6 nautical miles. I'm going to put it off the right wing. If I can find it. It took me like 3 passes to find the place. Okay. It'll be somewhere right in here. Where are you? Okay, it's going to be on the other side of this. Then we'll find RJAK. And then we'll go back. The airport we're going for is over there. All right, where is this airport? There it is. Now, there's the airport. And look at the control tower there. It's actually a caravan with a little, like, raised piece on it. Yeah. That's a control tower there. Alright. So that's where... I mean, the runway doesn't seem that bad, but there's trees on either end. I'm not going to try it. We're going to go over to the paved runway, because I'm a chicken, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Also, in truth, like I said, they were on pontoons. They would have landed here in this bay here, and probably puttered up into the main city, probably right over there, even. They wouldn't have been out there on the spit there, or on the land, because that certainly would have been a little bit beyond their ability with pontoons. Alright, so the airport that we are aiming for is going to be right over here. We're going to aim to go right up her ILS glide slope that I have on the GPS, even though I can't see it with the Corsair. There's the runway. I see the lights. We're going to do low because, well, we were flying low originally, so. I've lost the lights. Oh, there they are. I got them again. I got him again. I'm good. Good. Alright. Let's get this bird down. And call another successful ending, we hope. Technically, I guess you can't call it successful until the plane is actually on the ground and not damaged, but we're gonna kind of say it's successful. Semi-successful right now. Alright. Throttler back. We'll have to throttle her back even more here in a minute because she's still 268 knots. $275. All right, we gotta let her roll way back so we can get the gears out here. Whoa! Suddenly it's a clear day. I love that weather program. It's so random. Gears out. So here she comes. Yeah, I wasn't going to stay on the outside view very long. We're way high. Wow. I do like aircraft like this. Just push it down. Okay. Alright, I got to throttle all the way back. Oh my gosh, my airspeed indicator suddenly started working. What? Oh, I bet you it froze up. Oh, I bet you we were iced up. Ah, I should have paid attention. Look at her. Can we do a 3-point? Oh yeah, we can. Haha. Go ahead and open the cockpit now that we're down on the ground. Yeah, that was it. We had iced up. I should have known that. We had iced up our pitot tube. And that's why we weren't getting any airspeed. Well, there you go, folks. Remember when it's cold and snowy that you might need to turn on the pitot heat. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Actually, no, I can't believe I did that. And I know you all can believe I did that as well. Oh well. But we made it. Despite icing, we made it. Now, our next leg of our journey will start next week. Where are we going? I don't remember. But we're going somewhere. Alright, so I think I'll just stop here. There we go. Beautiful plane. Fun plane. Link for the plane is in the description, but you probably already have it because you're Corsair people, right? Of course you are. Alright. Until next week when we fly our next leg of the Douglas World Cruise around the world flight. I've been DerTebbers with your Flying Friday. Happy flying, everybody!